Oof. Oof. Why am I? Oh, I'm hearing myself. That's the problem. Ugh. I don't know why. It feels like it's been so long, even though it hasn't actually been that long. Been a while since I played this game, but I had streamed a couple of times. Gosh, I don't know why. I feel like my head hurts, but that's okay. We will persevere. Uh, okay. Double check. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on. That's what I did. I have to fix my game audio. How is it? Let's try something different. Okay, okay, that should do it. Now we have some audio. What else did I need to do? Close that. Oh gosh, yeah. Headache. Whew. Can't decide if I'm hot or cold. Alright, anyways. Ugh. Actually, the sound might be a little bit quieter on your end, because... Oh, I think I just have it too loud on my end. Yeah, let's make those quieter. You know what, actually, one more. This one up, that one down. Oh. Okay, yeah, we're good. Ugh. Steel Samurai Cape. Should be pretty close to the end of it, though. Day 3. Yeah, I think the cases can only take 3 days. And I was trying to remember what we had learned last time at the end, and I believe it is that there was the director and producer available, and some other bigwigs who could be murder suspects. Oh yeah, another random thing that I was thinking about that was bothering me was because I was reading Dun Dun manga and catching up with the anime. And I think a while ago I had talked about it and I had said like, oh yeah, you know, people really talked up Science Saru, and so I was kind of excited. Science Saru is not the mangaka though. That is the animation studio. I was mistaken. And it's funny because I actually have watched some stuff by that animation studio, but I guess I just never really noticed that's the title of the studio, because usually I hear people mostly talk about the director, Masaki Yuasa. But yeah, I guess Science Saru has done some stuff. Like Devilman Crybaby. So yeah, good animation studio. What else is Night is Short, Walk On Girl. Some other stuff. Ping Pong. Oh wait, did they do all of Space Dandy? Maybe they did. So very good. Hold on. I also was gonna say, who's the? Yeah, I guess the Dun Dun mangaka has done a couple of other things, but nothing I had heard of before. What's this guy's name? The writer and author, Yukinobu Tatsu. It's really good. It's so good, man. But now I'm like, I have that problem right now where I'm so caught up that I'm like, there's nothing left. So I've just been rereading the manga again. And I'm so excited for next week, because next week Gigi is gonna appear, and I'm a little bit worried because, well, I'm not that worried, I guess, but I know a lot of people will probably hate on him at first. But it's okay, because I don't really look at people's opinion online for manga and anime and stuff, because people have bad opinions. Only me. Only I have good opinions. Let me move. chat over. There we go. Ugh. Mr. Wright. Yep. For a second I was like, oh god, what if my mic is... Nope, my mic is good to go. Game, everything looked good. Oh, why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Oh, really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, I forgot she was Maya Mia. Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier. Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Wait, I forget what happened right before the break that made... Is this the beginning of the third day? I forget. Because the previous one was... Oh, Phoenix thinks that his client did it because the kid's testimony, and Gumshoe is gonna have the kid's testimony now. But I think that's stupid, because I don't really think that changes anything. Either way, he only saw the suit of the Steel Samurai. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Overlooked? I have to find something... That's a good point. Chest by a spear. Photo 2. The map. Studio. I feel like there hasn't been anything to do with the spear yet, with how it's taped up. Sleeping pills. Blocked. Oh yeah, based on the testimony, it sounds like he wasn't actually killed within the Studio 1. It sounds like he was moved. Photos of every victory scene. Oh, this is evidence. Okay. It's that or lose the trial. Uh-oh. Yikes. Nah, I believe it. Honestly, I feel like Phoenix, I don't really understand why he's so defeatist right now. He's not thinking. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. It's gonna take me quite a while to warm up some voices today. Oof. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. I wonder if I should check the volume again. Whoops. Volume. Oh, okay. I think it's actually probably even a little quiet. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll leave it like it is. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may recall your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, there's gonna be that producer. I think the otaku was the producer. The other one was the director? I can't remember. Yeah. Prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. That director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob, ruffle. Sal Manila. I am a director. TV. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Yeah, so we should at least figure out who was missing. And when. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. When was the murder again? 2:30. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30, correct? According to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Man, I need to get out more. I'm feeling kind of dizzy just by sitting around. Day of the murder. Is that what you always come into work? Oh, no. I come in at all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. What? What? What does that mean? Still. FWIW? I was pretty busy that day. For what it's worth? I've never heard that. Okay. Tell us more about that. I was action scene. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Anyone else? Yeah, security lady. Yeah. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Can't decide, like, the volume. I feel like it's kind of loud on my end. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. Okay. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? Pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Yes. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Roth. Rolling on the floor, starving? Oh. This stupid game. More than everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? Why does that matter? T-bone steak. Assistant cooked some up. Ugh. Yeah, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer. We saw some plates outside of the trailer, though. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah. No steak, at least. Did you believe it? Did he eat or not? There was food. There were plates there. Phoenix. Huh? Did something about that seem odd to you? Something bothering me. Mr. Manella, just now you said steak, at least. So you ate something other than steak? Oh, yeah. Good call. Had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? I'm pretty sure there was something there. We were in the meeting till around 4. Let me go back. I don't know if I can, like, choose one of the other options. Is this gonna be the same thing? Huh? What do you want? Yeah. Okay, there we go. There's the table. There were 2 plates. Same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Ugh. Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. What? A T-bone steak, you mean? I don't think those plates had bones on them. Well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. A man who likes to eat. Suspected as much. You know what? I don't blame him. I like to eat a good steak as well. I haven't had steak in so long, man. I made myself a little bit of salmon the other day. I guess yesterday. It wasn't the best cut of salmon, but I'm also, like, kind of lazy. I just bake it in the oven. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Ugh. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. Press that a bit more. Steel Samurai story in our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Kind of. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? Pretty sure no one left their chairs. You had lunch outside. Didn't take a single break? Well, yeah. Not a one. Wait a second. You had lunch, you idiot. Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate the T-bone steak during a break? Raffle. Well. Mr. Manella, what's all this about? Yeah, I guess I did take a little break. Good job, Phoenix. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Ugh. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. A break. Yeah. For what it's worth, we took a break. Lol. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's 13 in base 12. Is it? I don't know. Not enough time to murder someone in Studio 1, lol. He says raffle a lot, so I got tired of saying it. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams? What is that supposed to be? Does he have that, like, erotic fart gas coming off of him? Wait, that sounds weird. I don't think people will know what I mean if I say that. I don't think that would be enough time, but that's just me. Well, you're a slow murderer then. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Took a break. Did I already do this one? What time was this break? I'd say it was from 2:30 or so until 2:45. That's the time of the murder. 2:30? That's the time of the death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. This is possible timelines. Oh, he's grumpy. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Shut up, nerd. Yeah, this guy was eating the steak. He didn't do it. I was eating my T-bone steak. What else? 2 plates. Right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry. D. Vasquez's. Yeah, I wonder, we met her. We didn't meet, like, the bigwigs or whoever else was there. So I guess there could have been 2? I forget how many chairs there were. 2 other people there, maybe? To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite the feat. Actually, that is kind of a fast time to eat a steak. I'm not saying it's not doable, it just feels like a little bit of a waste. Not enough time for murder, lol. Yeah, I think that's kind of silly. Like, Phoenix, why are you asking him about that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with the murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One. Hmm. I don't think he was killed in Studio One, but then again, like, would 15 minutes be enough time to, like, they would have to, like, basically run to the employee area or wherever the costume was. I think it was in the employee area. In the trailer for Will Powers, put on the costume, run back, stab him, and then move the body to Studio One. That is a lot to do in 15 minutes. Like, you gotta really be hustling. Gotta be moving ass. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before giving your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One? Well, from what I think, in that line of thinking, they wouldn't have had to go to Studio One right away, because I don't think that's where he was killed. But then it still leaves a lot of open to, like, how did the body get there? I don't want to write off the possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I hope this is what this is going to lead to. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to studio in that time. Huh. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least one inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. Yeah, the monkey head. Wait, it's a Mrs.? I thought it was Mr. Monkey. The fallen Mrs. Monkey Head barred the way. Pretty sure they said it was Mr. Monkey. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. Yeah, it's Mr. Monkey. But Edgeworth has a point. Somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. And I can't quite tell if this means that it would be impossible to cut through the little tree area. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We found that there were several people in the studio, too, on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. No! Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, none other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. Alright, here comes Gumshoe. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we do indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Are we gonna get the kid? Who is this, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. But if we get the kid, we can get him to say it wasn't at Studio 1. Order. I will have order. Court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court adjourned. I don't want a break. I want to just go back in. Come on. Ugh. Don't look at me like that. If everyone in the trailer has an alibi, they all did it. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. You give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. Never give up on... I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought that there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. Weh. What's gonna happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. Oh yeah, you're yicking? You're on the yick train? I have not. You cannot make me play that game. But I have watched some video essays about it. Yeah. You know, it's funny, I was watching another streamer play it once, and I can't remember if like they were doing kind of like a remaster of it, or they already had, or like a sequel. 1.5. What is that then? Is that like a bunch of new content? You're a year kid? Complete remade? Who knows, man? I don't think I'll ever play it for at least one reason, which is that the combat system looks kind of like a pain in the ass. But you know, I guess it's kind of nice to think that maybe they can salvage what seems like a little bit of a mess of a game. Like, I know it got a lot of bad press to begin with, although the publisher, I do like the publisher who put it out, so I guess it's good for their sake. That, yeah. Well, I think I had heard that they had improved it a little bit, but I don't know how much how much they changed it. It still seems like yeah. I don't know if I have Valhalla. I think I just have it on my wish list. That's something I want to check out. Maybe I did buy it. Let me see what else there. I think they also did World of Horror, which is another game I like. So, you know, I like some of their stuff. It seems interesting. I definitely think that like Yick has some interesting stuff to it, but I think like from what I had kind of seen of a little bit of the game explained, and then also like the developers afterwards kind of you know, like how people like I understand people reacting negatively to their own work being received poorly, but I don't think they did themselves or their game any favors by being really sore sports about it, I guess. But you know, happy for the Yick heads that their game is getting improved. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Heroes to children everywhere, after all. I do like his kind of haircut, though, you know? That sort of like lion mane hair. You. Weh, thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. She kind of freaks me out, to be honest. The amalgamation of Maya is a little freaky. All right. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking a moral high ground. But we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, yes. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Yeah, like, what a weird thing to have. I don't know why, this reminds me of, Gekkon Shoujo Nozaki-kun. There's, like, a gag in that where, you know, it's kind of a rom-com about a manga artist. And sometimes he talks about, like, his little manga. And one of the things that they do is, like, whenever they're like, you know, they just add a bunch of random crates to certain scenes, like boxes, to make characters, like, line up better. Silly. But also, like, what kind of donut comes in a crate, right? Witness. What? Just because you're a grown-up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody? Oh yeah, Cody's a boob man. A boob boy. Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins, 2nd grade. Yeesh. It's gonna be a long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with his gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Mr. Edgeworth will be. I prefer bearded gentlemen. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was about to joke about that, but I was like, well, they never change anybody's sprites. But I guess they do comment on it sometimes. Like, they comment about the waiter, or not the waiter, the bellboy having his, like, what's it called when the waiter has, like, holding a plate? Is there a special name for that? His, like, serving tray? My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible. You're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid, and you lost? What a loser. I just got this new camera. I don't know how to use it all that good yet. Reminds me of a camera I had, like, 15 years ago. A little point and click. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. Better make a note of it in the courtroom, or in the court record. Still learning how to use it. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I have to try to stay awake. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I'm trying not to fall asleep at all until nighttime now, because my sleep has been all whack. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more active next week so I can Oh, 90 degrees? How do I turn? That's a good question. Whoops. Eh. Oh, wait. Oh. No, no, no. No sleep yet. But yes, very, very sleepy. Very sleepy, but honestly, I really just want to reread manga again. Because my eyes are also tired. Oh no. No, no, no. No more thinking about sleep. No more. I wanted to see. I wanted to see Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet, and I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Oh, was he by the studio? Oh, I didn't think he was. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Ugh. Yeah, this is my job now. I'm a lawyer. This is my work. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. Little brat. This kid's tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly. Alright. If I say be gentle, does that mean I shouldn't push? I went through the wood. Let me try to pray. Off the path. I don't know if I'm gonna play Apollo Justice. So there's 3 of these games. I don't know when I'm going to do them all. I also bought The Great Ace Detective. Because honestly, that one seems a little bit more interesting to me. I don't know, Apollo just didn't seem as interesting. Even though I know that, like, Phoenix also appears later on. You know, the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. Anyhow. I was going for the studio. I don't remember if I had a voice for this kid. But probably just keep it simple tonight. Got kinda lost on the way for about 30 minutes. What kind of stuff do I have here? New camera, always learning how to use it. I guess we can press the kid about everything. Got lost, couldn't figure out where I was walking. Saw blue studio doors. Guess what happened next? Steel Samurai. How do you know it was a Steel Samurai? Standing by the studio gate. Looks like he was thinking about something before going in. He opened up the gate and went inside. How came the bad guy? What sort of bad guy? A guy, person, kinda tall, skinny. What's the other? A jackhammer? Is Jackhammer skinny? He's more of like buff. You sure it was a guy? Don't know. It was kind of far away. Awfully vague. Steel Samurai took him down. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he didn't move. Like he was dead. Guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. But I guess if that was the guy he killed, it must have been Jackhammer. You didn't have your camera? I thought you always have your camera on you, though. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying the camera then? No. It's not like I have it all the time. The child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Alright. Alright, I guess we can press for these ones as well. You're like the Steel Samurai. Taped every show. Go to all the live performances. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I'm sure his dad likes him. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? I've been a couple times. Never managed to get there on rehearsal day. There's that security lady always yelling. Old bag. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Well, I was about to say I haven't been to a Japanese amusement park. I guess I've been to Universal Studios Japan. But not like any, you know, more like local Japanese amusement park. It was a very, very long time ago, though. Universal Studios. Always cares. You sure you didn't have your camera on you? Cody, what you said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. Ah, perfect. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Ugh. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Oh my god. Ugh. Old game, I tell ya. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's a newfangled sort of camera. It's a point and click. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. See, Judge, it's this fancy camera where it's digitized. So instead of, you know, dropping it off at the photo developers, you can just plug it into your computer. Isn't that crazy? You want to know what's the worst is that even though I definitely had digital cameras, I definitely remember there were plenty of times where, like, even then I would still take those, like, digital cameras or even, like, older cameras, film cameras, and, like, drop it off at, like, a local... Like, sometimes, like, the supermarket would have a thing where they would develop it for you. Print out the nice photos. Very silly. Who knows why? Although I think you can also like, you could also buy that sort of like photo paper at home if you wanted to print them out yourself and have them look, because you know, like people really like that kind of glossy photo look. So even if they're like more or less digital, it doesn't really matter. But I'm trying to remember, because I definitely think that I have had, were they digital or was it a film camera? I was trying to think. Yeah, but this was like, I'm trying to remember sometimes where it was like 15 years ago. Maybe it was like, but that might have been like at a USB point where people just wanted to take them, to get them printed at like nice quality sometimes. I mean, I do remember like film a little bit, but that's a little bit different. Still remember people at least taking the digital ones to try and get them like printed off like film. You did bring it, didn't you? Or like, I remember when I was a kid at least, my mom used to do the thing where she would like actually scrapbook like vacation stuff. So those were, I don't know if those ones are film or digital, but either way, she would still get like the printed photos and, you know, do a bunch of like scrapbooking kind of decorating. Passport photo? Yeah, I don't really remember where I got my passport photo taken. Sometimes you can get them taken at the post office. I didn't know you could get them taken at like a pharmacy. Mr. Wright. How cruel are you to terrorize a poor child? Yeah, I mean, I guess... Yeah, I guess... Well, but I guess I'm, in my mind, I'm thinking that like a passport photo or something is... You know, it's very official, so I feel like they would need to have like a specific kind of staff person do it there to authorize it. Although, you know, funny story, when I got my driver's... The last time I got my driver's license taken, or the photo taken for it, I don't really look that much like me because there was this weird thing in that like DMV where the sun was so... It was just like a terrible place to get your photo taken because the sun was so bright in there that like half of my... Like it genuinely looked like I had blonde hair because of how much sun was like exposed to one side of me. It was very intense. I am a real anime girl, but I also go to the DMV. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. Phoenix. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, the only reason you don't see anime girls go to the DMV is because they're in Japan, where there is lower incentive for them to get a license. This anime girl had to learn how to drive. Well, Cody, little liar. Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? I've never seen Initial D, actually. I should check it out someday. But I'm not really like a car person, so I don't know if I'll like love it. But I always was curious, because that's like an oldie, but a classic, I guess. So you did have the camera. And did you use this camera? What? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were busy watching. I was taking pictures of the murder. Yeah, I had my camera. But I was glued to the action. Couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai. Wham. Then the bad guy stopped moving. Hmm. He's so strong. Steel Samurai rule. Hmm. Is a wham sounds more like a blow, like a blunt blow, not like a stab. Is that all? That was brief. Alright, cross-examine. Ugh. Need to open my eyes. They're getting weaker and weaker. Camera. As glued to the action. You mean the murder? That is true. You know what? Carrots are supposed to be good for your eye power. But my eyes are bad. You know what? I always say, like, my dad and I, we have like mole people eyes. We can't see at all in the sunlight. So you were watching Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. Didn't turn away? Not even once? No. Then tell us what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to it. You know, it's funny. I was just thinking, I was like, you know, I don't even know where my glasses are. Because it's technically not like a vision problem. It's more of like a brightness problem. So, like, I really should just take my sunglasses with me more when I'm going out and driving about. Although I should also probably get my prescription updated. But I really like the glasses I have, so I wonder if they can, like, just change the lenses, you know? Even though I don't really wear them that often anyway. But yeah, pretty much everyone in my family needed glasses, so I think honestly my eyesight's better than theirs. But just very, very sensitive to light. In fact, I think I tried to look it up once, and I think that there is something about eye color. Like, so the color of your iris is not actually related to pigment, it's related to melanin, I think. So that's why, like, you know, aside from the anime girls, more realistic girls, you know, if you have blue eyes, green eyes, brown eyes, whatever, it's more related to, like, yeah, it's not pigment, it's not blue because there's like blue pigment, it just means it has like less melanin. And I think that means it's like less, I think that provides like less protecting from UV rays. So I think actually if you do have like lighter eye colors, you might be more sensitive to like brightness. Maybe. I tried to look it up once and I saw that a little bit about it, but I don't know like how much impact it actually has on people, you know? But I do have some very cool sunglasses, so I should wear them more. But so far my solution has been not to go out during the sun, during the daytime. The 10 hours we have of daytime here. Bad guy, stop moving. Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Brought him down to justice. How did he... Yeah, did he stab him or did he hit him? Samurai kick, samurai punch, samurai chop, slap. Something like that. He's being vague. What? Don't give me that. I don't know if I should press him yet. I feel like they're gonna get mad at me if I press the kid. Let's see what else we can do. How strong is he? What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense, I got kind of scared. So I went straight home. What's not adding up about this? He's being vague. Okay. He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was so busy watching the real thing. Glued to the action, couldn't take my eyes off it. Whoops, I didn't mean to press that. Yeah, of course. Didn't turn away? Not even once? No. Alright, what happened? Goes for the bad guy and wham. I wonder if he does have like a winning picture in here. Maybe we should also present this to be like, hey, did he use the spear? What do you mean by wham? Oh, bad guy attacked him first. What sort of person was the bad guy? Person. Doesn't remember how he's dressed. Too busy watching. Okay. Bad guy, stop moving. Why? Brought him to justice. Maybe I should press further? Let's try. Cody. Huh? Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eye off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. Yeah, he should have seen the spear. What is the meaning of this? The witnesses stated he quite clearly saw. You know as well as I do he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. Yeah. The point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's, the thing. Was he too scared to look, or was he maybe messing with his camera? Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? You can figure it out. We have ascertained that this boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? I'm thinking about showing him the camera. Still learning how to use it. No, I'll get in trouble if I show them that now. Alright, let's try the camera. Evidence. Yes, Your Honor. He was messing with the camera. Here's my proof. The music stopped, which is usually a good sign. Witness stated that he recently received the camera. Yes. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. Yes. Ah. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. See, it wasn't the badge, it was the camera. He was trying to take a picture. What? Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. They know I'm a lawyer already. They see me every week. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero. Not take a picture. Yeah. Cody? There's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. I got a secret to tell you. I'm not a real lawyer. I'm a sham. That was because you wanted to take a picture. And having just received your camera, you weren't used to it. Blah, 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 blah. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Look, if I win, I become a real lawyer. That's how the game works. Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Your Honor, defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Yes, her. Cody. You little liar. Little lying pants. What is it again? Liar, liar, pants on fire? Well, your pants are smoking, young man. Please tell us about your camera. And why you didn't take a picture of the fight. Huh. Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So, I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Liar. Huh. Yes, it's all strange. Shut up, Phoenix, you're wrong. This kid is suspicious. Cody would never admit that I'm right. Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I'm bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness. Yeesh. He just escaped from the clutches of the villain. Hold it. You saw the beginning of the fight. So it sounds like there was quite a scuffle. So he makes it sound like the villain started the fight, not like it was the samurai just going to assassinate him. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Strangely. I held up my camera. Why would he be... Yeah. Is it because of the twisted ankle or whatever? But it could have been somebody faking. You tried to take a picture, huh? Too many buttons. Lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Liar! Well, a person on the ground. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, well, usually for these kinds of digital cameras, it's usually just a little shutter. Although, I suppose it's possible that he didn't figure it out in time. But that's what I thought was strange, too. Because, like, these little ones, it's like an automatic shutter. It's not really like a lens you take off. But maybe we'll let it slide because maybe it's just like a language thing. Although maybe, you know what? You're probably right. I think it is the fact that it's not a lens that I need to just present the camera. Because I think that they would have, I don't think they would have made that issue in uh-oh. The music's still playing. That means I messed it up. Oh well. That's okay. We haven't used the native health bar. Because, like, I agree. Like, to me, that seems like... I wouldn't call it a lens. But maybe it was just the... Maybe it was just the wrong moment. When the lens opened. Because I'm a little bit at a loss here. Told you, I didn't take a picture. Press him. We've got the book, so... Listen up, Cody. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. What? How did you know? I can see through your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. I love bullying a child. Yeah, I took a picture. Can you change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Oh. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. I'm right. He just escaped from the clutches. Lens. This one still does kind of bother me, though. I do kind of wonder if the picture's in this book. You erase them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved steel samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? Find a contradiction. I'm thinking about presenting the notebook, but I don't know what's in it. Hold on a second. Let me see a couple of these again. Oh, this is just him calling us all pops. Okay. Yeah, Cody gave it to us. I think it's mostly trading cards, but he could have put the photos in there. But let me just double check where I want to present it. Because sometimes, like, if you present it at the wrong time, it doesn't work. Moving a little strange. Although, that just had that kind of funny music here, which makes me think, like, do I have something for this? I don't know. Like, that feels like there should be something, but I don't have it. Couldn't take a picture. Okay, let me just... Okay, that's the last one. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Okay, let's try to present it then. Although it's also possible he doesn't know how to erase them. Or they're still on here. Let's try. Oh, I think we got it. Because the music stopped. That's usually the telltale. Cody. Oh, what? Every time you say Cody, you follow something bad. That's because you're a little liar, you little snake, you little rat. I want to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh. What was it you told me then? Go to every live performance. I always take a picture when Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Whizam. Got 'em all. Never miss one. Perfect collection. Cody. Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe you would erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ugh. You little freak, you little creep. Keeping murder photos. Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai's ever won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? You know what? Thank God, though, that this stream doesn't have the characters with, like, a lot of crazy voices. Like, I assume eventually we will talk about the diva lady, De Vasquez, and I should try to do a voice. I kind of was too lazy to do my full-on nerd voice for Salmonella, but that's okay. You know, I would be heartbroken if I didn't at least attempt to make a voice for Old Bag again. To use her voice. Mongol's photos, blah blah blah, none were taken that day. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. What? What? No, wait, no. Phoenix? You finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm not sure what he's thinking. I don't get it. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Unless Cody did put on the outfit and accidentally killed the guy by role-playing. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? Steel Samurai didn't win. Now this is a crazy bombshell. Because like he's a kid, so I kind of expect most of them would be blurry. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. The Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way. It's impossible. Steel Samurai never loses. Oh, no wonder he's so grumpy. He never loses to anyone. ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was the reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. This is very, Red is like, everything I say in Red is true. He's very Umineko mode right now. Order. I will have order. Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court. Weh. I was right, keep crying. I was about to call him a little bitch, but then I was like, maybe I shouldn't call the kid a little bitch. Cody. That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right? You're right. Steel Samurai, he fell down. Then he didn't move. Order, order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on here? Apparently we have made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Well, Hammer died. But I suppose the Steel Samurai is the victim? Or there was no victim? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, he was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Oh. Yeah, I wonder why he'd be dressed as the Steel Samurai, though. But then somebody had to change him into... Whoa. Why is my... Why am I freaking out? Hold on a second. What's happening? Why is my model going nuts? Let me just open it back up. So, Steel Samurai was dressed as... the Jack Hammer was dressed as the Steel Samurai, and then somebody attacked him. There we go. They fight, he loses. The other person, though. I guess they never confirmed that the other person was dressed as the evil magistrate. Maybe somebody else was trying to kill Will Powers instead? and accidentally killed the wrong one? So, the steel samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait. Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. Remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard around 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio. He left the employee area after lunch. Oh. No one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. Oh, it would have showed on the camera. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume? What the heck? Why would he do that? That's what I wonder. I don't know. Was he just missing being a hero? I get it. I thought that the steel samurai was moving strange. It was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Huh? Me? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. What? Data? A photo on my digital camera. Yeah, take the camera from him. Yeah, give us the camera already. Show us. Quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here. This is it. Don't worry, I already printed out the evidence for you. Huh. Looking at this, it's a little hard to say. Aren't they right outside Studio 2? I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't very decisive. Sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Phoenix. Yeah? Look at the photo again. Is it because it's Studio 2? Photo's all the evidence we need. What? Your Honor. May I see that photo one more time? Okay. It's Studio 2. Oh god. Your Honor, look at this. It's a number 2. A gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? Number? Yes. Well, it's hard to see, but looks like a 2. Not a 1, correct? I love watching him get exasperated, though. I believe Mr. Edwards sees what I'm getting at. But... that's impossible. Huh? What's this about? Explains that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Oh. Whoa. Oh, I gotta press E. It was Studio 2. Here, it's Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. because the trailer's there. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Sal Manila and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. When was the photo taken? 2 o'clock, okay. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Sal Manila's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order. The defense makes the following claims. Scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Oh yeah, isn't the Steel Samurai costume also missing still? Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. He drugged him. I got the proof. You do? Yes. I'm less confident. I got the proof. I think it's the sleeping pills. He drugged him, Your Honor. An empty bottle of medicine? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. Label reads sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes? But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Oh. I feel like it would be too late. It wouldn't be in Powers' blood. For the body, I assume it's the fingerprints? I want you to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on the bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. Court will take possession of the bottle. Cool. Thanks, Judge. Aw, darn it. They're done for the day? I thought the case could only go for 3 days. Cody Hawkins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai seen by Mrs. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did not have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Technically, it shouldn't really matter to Phoenix because either way, he's proven that his client couldn't have been the murderer. But whatever. It's weird because, like, he's supposed to be defense, but I feel like Phoenix is defense and prosecution. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. Trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. Phew. That was a close one. Saved by a hair. That's what counts. Oh, whoops. Accidentally skipped that. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh. Maybe I should take a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? Phoenix, I never lost faith in you, Mr. Powers. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Oh no. Right. Thanks. Dang, this case really is quite long. Am I actually doing more investigating? Oh boy. We have a whole other investigation section. Okay. Because I don't think it'll be a very long stream tonight because of how sleepy I am. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Sorry, I missed it. Maya? What happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Imagine if the real world worked like that. That would be good and bad, I imagine. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai's costume? I gotta say, this particular image and storyline makes it seem like they're gay lovers or something, you know? There's something funny going on. Or like, you know, the sleeping pills, it's a little nefarious. I don't think that's what it is, but just saying, the framing. I bet it's more like Jack Powers or Jack Hammer wanted... I don't know. I bet he put it on because he was like, I want to be the hero. Look at me. What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. Because I mean, like, sleeping pills, but I mean, I don't know what kind of sleeping pills they are. Like, Kind of sounds like he roofied the guy, considering how knocked out he was. Probably not, because I know that, like, those kinds of things have, like, other side effects where you can feel, like, really sick. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick! Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? And where is it now? That's what we have to find out. Director's testimony? Pretty clear that the producer and director were both in the trailer. Which means the killer has to be one of them. Okay, I guess the other bigwigs don't really matter. Huh? Why? The real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer was. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? Can't see what's going on when Mia's here. Okay, I was like, does she know when she's possessed? So, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP. Yeah, powers. Oh no, I'm too sleepy. Nice day. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this whole investigation. Let alone get into the court case again. Oh no. Oh, sorry, I'm so out of it. Oh, here we go. Ugh. I need to build up some stamina. Streaming stamina and just otherwise being awake stamina. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Yeah. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him there. Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP. Only one day left. I'm surprised that he's still here, though, like... Because I feel like they've proven, more or less, that it couldn't have been him. Let's make it count. Yeah. But there's not really anything I can do to help. Haha. Not really sure what I can do, either. This is no laughing matter, you two. Tell me about Mr. Hammer. Why would he drug you? He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. You're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in the business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to the sequel to Samurai Summer. I guess the sequel would be Samurai Fall. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Vasquez, I suppose. Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors, anyhow. Lay it on me. Give me the rumors. How about Mr. Salmonella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. Something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the steel samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I heard he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Rude, but true. Ugh, old bag, I can't do your voice today. Oh, she's pissed. Old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. I could even eat those donuts in the guard station. She's gonna steal the lady's donuts. You eat, you die. Fair enough. She's alive. What do you think about Mr. Hammer now? That was our hero. I heard about it. I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Well, I mostly was accusing him of drugging somebody, which is pretty bad too. She's mad. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers as costume so we could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Yeah. How about D. Vasquez, the producer? Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. Not a fan, huh? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. How about Manila? Sal? He's a soft pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Yeah, I don't think he's very picky. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Doesn't make sense, does it, Nick? Depends on the type of guy, I guess. Computer. Turned off. Junk food. Okay. Ugh. Lately I've been really wanting like more and more sweet food again. So I did buy myself a little bag of donuts. So I'm probably gonna have some of those. Also, you know, I did think about this, but I couldn't wait. I was so excited because I decided to buy myself a couple of different soda than usual. I bought a special flavor of 7-Up. I think it's Shirley Temple. I don't remember. I think I did mention on stream before that I did have Shirley Temples when I was a kid. I don't even remember what they're made of, but... So I was enjoying the Shirley Temple flavor of 7-Up. I don't think it has caffeine in it. I don't know. Pretty good, though. And I also did buy a Mexican Coke. Because I was saying before, I was like, I don't know if I've ever had one. But I know people talk about it because, like, you know, different source of sugar, I guess. From a glass bottle. I guess my verdict is, yeah, it's fine. I don't know if it's, like, particularly better or worse for me. Like, I think I can taste maybe a little difference, but it wasn't like I was comparing them. Guess they're not filming today either. I want to see them filming just one time. Well, I think they only have this one show right now, and considering the two leads are in jail and dead, I don't think they would be filming anytime soon. Come see them film later. I guess. Yeah, sleeping pills. Whoa. Oh, gumshoe. No touching. Whoa. What are you doing back here? Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean to? I almost had a heart attack. Guess I can be a little dramatic at times. Suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Oh, that's a good point, though. The fact that the plates are still out means traces could be there. The plate. Traces of sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Testing solution on the plate changed color, alright? Huh, so the food had been laced with sleeping pills. God, I could go for some ribs right now. I used to love, I don't know why, when I was a kid, I was like really into like ribs, especially. Yummy. Like I could eat a whole rack of ribs. And then I would drink like 3 sodas. Alright. How goes the investigation? It's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspect. What do you think, Detective? Pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Yeah, if you're a prosecutor, do you get to switch if it's obvious that the guy is innocent? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room, and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, what happened with the empty bottle? Empty bottle of sleeping pills? I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim. Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. He's telling me a lot. That means... Sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. I was right. Should we put this back up? I know if they fixed it, I'd just kick it off again. Maya, we don't need you to do that anymore. She really is very childish sometimes. Oh yeah, we talked about these, the bikes. Ooh, oh jeez. Oops. Okay. I don't think this will be new. Hmm? Not locked. Alright, let's just go inside. Oh! Penny. What are you doing here? I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? He's innocent. Yeah, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. Ugh. But this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No. Well, yeah, the actor's dead. What do you mean last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its program. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. Sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they gonna make kids shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all of this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? Ugh. How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. I'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Take a look at this. Oh. What's this? I'm a lawyer. Let's try that again. Yeah. Whoop, this one. And this? Look at this little nerd, this little Steel Samurai otaku. Why is my model freaking out again? What the heck is going on? That's so weird. I don't know why it's like spazzing out like that. Maybe it's like having a hard time keeping tracking with me? I don't know. I have some lights on, so it shouldn't be too bad. Ugh. The kids love Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I mean, I guess they could recast them because they're mostly covered, but still seems a bit sad to recast the actors. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. Oh yeah, she's a nerd. She collects those trading cards too. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is Global Studio is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Oh yeah. Hammer. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the steel samurai costume. What? How did Mr. Hammer do something like that? She doesn't really get a lot of emotive sprites, so I guess she can't be important. Well, she doesn't even get like a shocked sprite. Yes, the rumor must be true then. A rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? She knew he was gay and in love with Will Powers. Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means, jeez. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. That trailer was part of the film? Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. What? Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she has on Hammer? That's why Hammer wouldn't do anything. That's why Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? It's Old Bag. She was here at the studio back then, you know? Okay, she's gonna be pissed. Oh. No more snacks. God, that couch looks comfy. Alright, she's still here? What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? She doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. What do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. That's right, she was a big fan of his, so she might as well quit. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. 5 years ago. Who told you? Who did you hear that from? Nichols. Nichols? Penny Nichols? Oh, yeah. We heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man? Didn't he? You whippersnappers. Dredging up old dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim Hammer stole Powers' costume? Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm very low energy today, so I can't do a lot of voices, but you know what? Maybe I'm just made for being an old woman. That's what it is. Whenever I see an old lady, it's hard not to want to get into character. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole the costume. Do I have proof? I guess this. Take that. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes. So, this is the plate that he used to eat that steak. Pieces of sleeping pill powder. Huh. I bet Mr. Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Well, I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in. Oh yeah, his fingerprints. Take that. Ugh. She's pissed. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. This old bag? You win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see. Tired of holding it all in. Miss Old Bag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. A photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. Honestly, I kind of forgot what Vasquez looks like. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. See? But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Hold on a minute. Poor old bag. Here, take this. Photo? Oh. Oh. The fence. This is the picture. That's the trailer. Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence. How did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. I love Old Bag. I'm glad she's not the killer. Alright, might as well check out these other studio areas. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. He left from there to go to Studio 2. But why? I wonder if someone called him? Like the director or producer? Oops. Mr. Monkey. Okay, let's go back here. Oh! Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? H-E-L-L-O. Maya, at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she has to say, apparently. Let's go for a drive. Oh yeah, I think they mentioned this last time. But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Nothing on the plate. It bothers me that there's no bones in these T-bones, you know? Like, did they burn the bones or what? Alright. That's where he died. Wow, pretty. They're taking good care of these. Hey, stay away from that fence, Maya. Can't go losing you too. Oh. Unlocked. Don't mind if I do. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Still seems pretty messy in here. Guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card. Oh yeah, she was in here. Some notes. Can't believe they spent that much money on those sets. Movie posters. Yeah, I believe we've already gone over this before. Oops. Garbage. 5 chairs. Alright, I guess we'll go back to Studio 1. Oh, I guess we don't go to Studio 1 now. It's not that late, actually. It's only 9 o'clock. But I've been having, like, really weird sleep schedule lately. Plus, I've been, like, a lot less active now. So I've been kind of getting dizzy a lot. So I'm gonna try to go out more during the day and try to get a little bit of exercise next week. It's not super bad, but I've had this problem too where like if I fall asleep too early and then I get up too early and it just kind of gets earlier and earlier. Like I keep waking up around like 4 or 5 a.m. I'm at a bit of a loss of where to go now. Oh, we didn't even talk to her. Okay. Hammer came here on the day of the murder. Shh. Eh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. Oh man, I don't even know what kind of accent I'm going for. I am watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Yeah. You're always awake too, Feather. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh boy. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manello? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves? Oh dear. Wait, what was she saying? If you must talk about that man. Oh, she's telling us to go away. I thought she wanted to talk to us about him. Okay. Well, let's just take another look around. Ugh. Gumshoe left. Probably thinking what to do in tomorrow's trial. Ben Edgeworth is pretty angry with him. Actually, let me just double check. Oh, I didn't do this one. Assistant is gone. Yeah, not sure being drugged counts as a nap. Hope WP can pick it up soon. Oops. Not that one. Nope. This mirror. Not quite as spiky as usual. I don't know if we should go back and talk to him, Mr. Powers. But I guess. Anything new? No? Maybe we should tell him about this? Oh, he doesn't know. Okay. Just double check. Nope. Okay. Then where do we go? What am I missing? I haven't activated something. Why is it freaking out so much today, huh? I think it's just having a hard time reading me, maybe. Oh well. Sorry about that. This. Big two. I think if he hadn't brought that photo in. I don't think any of this is gonna matter to her. Oh, maybe this, though. Since she is in it. Not even looking. Where? Huh? Where did you get that? Old bag. Huh? She means the security lady. Miss Oldbag, Nick. Yeah, right. Ms. Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Ugh, my accent has deteriorated so much. Alright, finally. You came. Well then, what was it you were talking about? So eager to talk. Miss Vasquez. You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing... oh, excuse me. That's why he was doing the kid show for petty change. So, I'm a blackmailer. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But... you were the cause. You pressured him. To think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Well, where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. I feel like she's slowly morphing into old bag. The fate of all women. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh. Well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out from his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. I can believe that. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made copies. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable boys. Uh-oh. Who are they? professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. What? Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, right? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No. Gumshoe. Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Huh. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Cool. Thanks, Gumshoe. That was really helpful, actually. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. Honestly, it was perfect timing. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. I feel like we have about everything. Although I'm sure we'll find out that, perhaps it wasn't her. Perhaps she made the otaku do it. But we shall see. It's kind of early, but I might stop soon. Just so that way I can give my full efforts for the court case. But yeah, I think I'll try to actually start streaming more frequently again. But I was kind of like, should I stream? The thing is, like, if I stream in my same slot, I'm a little bit... It's easier for me to, like, lose motivation. So I might do a slightly earlier afternoon stream. But, you know, I understand you might miss it. But that's okay. Oops. Oh well. Court is now in session. Talking to me? I'm talking to everyone. Ugh. Ugh. My eyes are so tired. Ugh. Ugh. I'm so tired, but I don't want to go to sleep yet. I kind of just want to keep rereading Dandadan manga. It's okay if you do miss it, and if you catch the VOD. I don't know if you mind VODs that much. I mean, some people really only prefer like live stuff. But if I do a VOD at the very least, it probably won't be like a 6-hour one. It'll probably be a little more bite size. You don't watch VODs at all? I see. For me, it depends. Like, but I guess the criteria for VODs and streams I watch is usually like, I'm usually more likely to watch it if it's like something I'm interested in, not just someone I like watching. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'll try to, let's see, it's about 9:30. I guess I can go to sleep if I'll try to stay up till 11 maybe and then fall asleep. Who knows? I might test out a couple of earlier afternoon streams on weekdays, but try to keep a couple of the weekend streams around the same time that people are used to. Still waiting to hear back. I did, last week, I finally got some calls for some interviews, and I'm waiting to hear back. But, you know, I guess I need to do another round of applications. You know, once or twice a week. I guess I can do it more than that, but like, there's a couple places that I tend to check more frequently, and then there's a couple places that I tend to like look for new places to apply. We'll see. Gosh, I even drank some caffeine soda too. But yes, thank you for joining. Just a little one. Just so I can, like, kind of start to warm up my voice again. But yeah. Dun 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 is really good. Part of me was also like, I don't really want to stream this game because if I stream this game, there's not really a lot of time to talk about stuff other than to just read. And I was like, man, I really want to talk about that manga. It's so good. That's fine. The anime is pretty good too. I am liking the anime so far. I think it added a couple of cute things that I noticed, but I don't know. I really like the manga because I really like the art in that as well. Alright, I will try not to stay up very late, but try to hold out a little bit longer. Good night, bye-bye. I'm so tired. My eyes are so tired. Bye-bye.